At 49.74 trillion naira, Nigeria's 2025 budget is the largest in this nation's history. But what does this mean for you? Hi, my name is Chemaka Dike, and here's the gist. Tinubu's big spending plans comes with a 13 trillion naira deficit. Now, a deficit is the difference between what a country spends and what a country earns. It is also worth noting that this puts us at a budget deficit of 3.89%, which is more than the 3% that was given by the Fiscal Responsibility Act, or FRA. Tinubu has various plans for making revenue, but this is not even the key issue. What we should look at is how will this money be spent? Firstly, we have more than 16 trillion naira going into the servicing of our debts. For context, this is more than the 2020 overall budget and makes up the highest chunk of the 2025 budget. Now, the rest of the funds are going to be split into two, recurrent and capital expenditure. But how will these monies be spent? It has become a pattern lately for Nigeria's security and defense to get the largest budget allocation due to our numerous security challenges. Our policymakers continue to miss the mark when it comes to social development spending. Our defense budget is bigger than that of both health and education put together. And when you think about it, this is a grave error because part of what makes insecurity to thrive in the first place is our lack of focus on the social sector. The 2025 budget also shows a clear lack of priorities and a tendency for waste and corruption. For example, Nigeria plans to spend 238 billion naira for just one hospital for the Nigerian Intelligence Agency. This makes up more than 30% of the entire capital budget for the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, which is about 653 billion naira. Also, despite the food poverty that keeps worsening by the month, Nigeria's agricultural budget has been slashed from 1 trillion naira in 2024 to 644 billion naira in 2025. Despite our poverty and inflation, Nigeria continues to waste money on luxury goods and services for its political holders. In the budget, 1.4 billion naira has been allocated to the Office of the Secretary General of the Federation for renovation of his vehicles. Over 500 million naira has also been allocated for the purchase of 3 photocopy machines and furniture, and over 700 million naira has been allocated for the Vice President to renovate both his guest quarters and his house. Sadly, those are not the only examples. The budget is littered with wasteful spending like this. If this budget proposal becomes law, then this is how your money is going to be spent. It is important to go through the budget and draw attention to the parts that do not work for you. Follow GIST for more comprehensive coverage of the 2025 national budget.